Shalom. First of all, I just want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rahara Kakadash. Double honors to the elders apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Seir Akim across the world, pushing the truth in sincere and the hope for elect. Shalom. So, yesterday was a power outage here in Europe, close by where we are basically located. Like, when I say located, I mean like this is the Netherlands where we're from, GMS Holland, and between France, between Holland you have France, and then basically you get Portugal, and you can drive to it, and you can drive to Spain also. But just to give you an example, like it's all close by, but the thing what was happening, like they say, it was a power mostly restored, an outage, like there was a problem, but they didn't explain exactly what was the problem. But we already see through the BS basically what they are telling the people, right? Because all the things what the elite are doing is a test. And let us say, for example, right, this is like an how do you call it, people that's on the internet, the hackers basically, and they hack the software to get the control of over whole Spain and over the whole area of Portugal. That big you ain't, because you gotta understand, the elite has everything tipped out. They can exactly know who you are, because they have the main targets working at the facilities. They have the higher ups basically, of the so-called smart guys in the tech companies. Let me say it like that. So the moment you shit, they already know on your phone what you're doing, man. So all these things is a setup, man. It's just to create confusion. It's just to create, to show you like, hey, we need to make the digital system stronger. Look what can happen if the bank closes and all your money is gone. So if you have the MOTB, right, in your body, in your hand, or in your head basically, you have everything with you. Nobody can steal it. So then, when everything goes offline, look, we have you protected. All your investments is on it. Otherwise, you can lose everything. All these things they can use to trick you. Like the elder apostle Tahar also mentioned in this video, like, hey, they can use this like, just for an example, they can use it like, hey, if you were not willing to apply with our system, then you cannot, your lights stay off. Basically, it shows you like how easy this system can fall, because everything is digital. Everything in this whole society, in Europe, all around the world, is now digital. The whole the counter system at the grocery store, all you call it self-scan. You need to scan your own your items. Everything is moved by computer. So no more money. Everything is by card. Even they here in Holland, back in the days, you had like 7 countries where you can how do you say it? Where you can put your grocery shopping on the band, and there was sitting a cashier. There was sitting a cashier. You had 7 of these people sitting, waiting that you put your grocery store. Now at the grocery store where I live, you have only 2. From the 7, you have 2, and the rest of the whole system is self-scan. So we see how fast it's going. That's why you see what in Revelation, like the devil knows that he has a short time. That's why we're seeing all these things happening. Don't take this for granted that this is something without a plan. This is an agenda. So here, the article, gonna read a little bit of it. Power mostly restored as Spain and Portugal grapple without fallout of massive outage. CNN power has been restored to tens of millions of people across almost all of Spain and Portugal, but it's lucky. But disruptions to transport servers were expected to stretch into a second day as questions mount over what caused the massive blackout. So there was no, the traffic light didn't work. There was a lot of traffic jams. The planes, you couldn't use the planes because they have no backup system for that, because you cannot make sure all the planes comes in while you have a blackout. So the whole system of the airport is basically going into darkness. The train system, darkness. So there's no way you can basically go. It shows you also like, hey, make sure your shit is in order, man. That you have your things what you're supposed to have, because if the stores go shut down, right? I back in the days when I was working in a supermarket, right? We had a power outage in the place, in the area that I was living, right? The whole city had a power outage. So that moment we needed to escort all the people out of the store, and they needed to leave their grocery baskets, and how do you say, the cart needed to stay. And then you had the people were complaining about, but I put 50 cents in my in my grocery cart. So we needed to get pennies, 50 cents out of the back place where the basically out of the office, while we still had it, because you cannot open the safe, you cannot open the cash register, you cannot open that. All these things are closed because it's all digital. Everything works with the software. So we needed to give them people like, hey, here's what we have, you take it, and basically you need to get out. But it shows you like, hey, if the supermarket closes, you're supposed to have food in your house, man. Make sure you have like tuna in cans. You have like beans in cans, all kind of things that you can last for long. Make sure you have that in your house. Have enough water. Make sure you buy yourself water to survive on the water, so you can continue for a couple of days. Because when these things are keep on happening more often, people are gonna lose their minds, and they're gonna push riots, because they're gonna plunder basically the stores, man. Things what they never could buy, they gonna rob it, man. People gotta go basically crazy, man. Both countries remain under states of emergency after electricity supply was lost across the entire Iberian Peninsula, and in the part of France. On Monday, the outage brought business to a standstill, halted elevators, knocked out traffic lights, and causes chaos on roads and in the airports. Experts says it might take weeks to figure out what caused the meltdown. The elite already knows, man. But people are gonna have like, hey, what would you think it happened? We know what happened, man. Everything what the elites are doing is a test, man. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said late Monday that according to the grid operation, it happened when 15 gigawatts of power were suddenly lost in just 5 seconds. To give you an idea, 50 gigawatts is equivalent to approximated 60% of the country's demand at that time, Sanchez said. So that's a lot. On Tuesday morning, Spain grid operations said power had been supplied to 99% of the country, but the transport minister warned some trains would not operate or would run at a reduced capacity. included the high-speed rail network. Late Monday, power had been restored to most of the Portugal, with videos on social media showing people cheering at the night as the lights came back on. Yeah, they didn't have no internet. They didn't have. Some houses cannot work on cannot produce water without electricity, and internet is gone. People gonna get bugged out. Also, probably you have a lot of the 5G towers can get out also because they need also electricity. So phones will not work. All these things will bring people back to chaos because they rely on the phones. Portugal Prime Minister Luis Montenegro said he did not yet know what had caused the blackout, but he blamed Spain for it, saying it did not originate in Portugal and that everything indicated the problem started in the neighboring country, so now he wanted to blame his neighbor. The outrage took out lighting and power sockets and caused subway system to suddenly fail. In Madrid, traffic piled up on the roads after the light went out. I was driving and suddenly there was no traffic light. It was a bit of a jungle. Luis Imbanas told CNN, I saw a massive bus coming and I had to accelerate a lot to go past it. The blackout impact was dramatic. Transport hubs were started and governed in both countries, which shared a population of around 60 million people, hastily arranged emergency meetings to coordinate a response. Yeah, the rest you can read on yourself, but you see, make sure you have everything for yourself on deck, and we don't say again be a prepper or you need to make sure everything. Let me say it like this: it doesn't matter to prepare yourself for to have things the moment you need to go. That's nothing wrong with that. But when we say don't be a prepper, like you need to be prepared in bunkers and all kinds of things, no, we don't do that. When the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushai, and his son will say we need to go, we walk. Then you take your gear, what you need, man. Be simple, yeah, be simple basically. Don't be like the Esau, what he's doing, building bunkers. Man, the Most High probably will put you in, when you walk in, he probably set you into a house while they have food and the people that ain't living there, man. Doesn't Isaiah 65 and 13 said, my servants are eat? So yeah, we already know that the Most High will take care of us, man. As long as you believe in Yahweh Basham Yashai, man, and his son, he will take care of you, man. Starts with faith, man. And you have also in Hebrews, let me get it, Hebrews 11 and 11 and 1. And that's basically what we have, man. Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yeah, we didn't see the Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, but we can feel it. We have the faith. We have the faith that he's gonna protect us. He's been protecting us all our lives already, man. That's why you are so far that you are right now, man. Also, let me go. And also, what you gotta understand, all these electricity cars, the Tesla and all the kind of BS trucks, they need electricity. Get yourself a car with fuel in it, man. Then you can still a little bit drive, man. When the power out is gone. Of course, they can block the roads, but hey, if you have like a diesel fuel car, you know you can do like I don't know how you say it in American in miles, but in here you can drive like 900 to 800 kilometers. So that's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's all the way from here. You can drive with a diesel fuel, like let me say for example, a pickup truck or a van. You can drive from Holland all the way to Spain, man. So. Second Esdras 15 and let me check. Set out. This is it. Yeah, this is 2nd Esdras 15. What is this? I didn't do nothing. Crazy bug out thing. What is this? Crazy. Okay, 2nd Esdras 15, and let me start at 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and to smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten, with the plagues and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground, so this is what you have, like the people, the farmers, the grocery stores, name it. But basically, you can put it on the farmers, right? They that till the ground shall mourn, because even if you understand the power outage when it goes, their systems, the farmers, the farmers 2025 technology farmers, high how do you say it, they on the high level of not the old school farming. They use the systems, they use electricities, but even the cost of the farmer trucks that goes on electricity nowadays, you have a lot of them coming out with that. They even cannot do their work anymore if the power outage is there. Because back in the days, you had people doing the farmer work. Before that, you had the diesel trucks. But even if they stop the companies for building the diesel trucks or the fuel trucks to help the farmers, even they're gonna have problems with tilling the ground. So 2nd Esdras 2 and 15, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. So also the hail, the Heavenly Father can destroy it with rain whatsoever. But even that is gonna be a problem, and this is something that is going to come, man. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So the farmers, if the farmers get touched, the people get touched, because that's the food. So all these things is going to happen. Reading on, 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and sword in their hand. People gonna stand fighting. That's what you also see in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video right behind this, and I'll read this part, because you have in Guyana you had also people went on the streets fighting each other. But I'm gonna do a video right away behind this. For there shall be sedition among men. 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor the princes, and the curse of their actions shall stand in the power. A man shall decide to go into the city and shall not be able. Yeah, and they're gonna be locking you up out of the city, man. And this is all kind of things, prophecy, what is going to happen and be fulfilled, man. So yeah, basically that, the power outage to show you, we know the devil has a short time. Who's the devil? Edom, the elite. They have a short time. They know it. They know the time is almost up, and you gotta watch out for them, man. Basically, be circumspect and keep on with your spiritual eye looking, man. Shalom.